How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram at Nick Venti. If you enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't shoot me like a 204B over here. And obviously, these are my own thoughts and opinions. I'll not speak on behalf of the Postal Service. So today was my off day. It was my NS day, but I still had overtime. I had 10 and a half hours, so all overtime for the 8 hours, and then the 2.5 hours was penalty. Yeah, so 2.5 hours was penalty. So last week I had over 70. Good start to the week this week. But I wanted to make a video because I got the City 4. It's going to be my first route as a regular. You guys know I've been unassigned for a while, since September. I've been on hold downs. My first route that I was doing was City 17, the Stairmaster. And then I was doing City 31, the overburden route. Then I had a hold down on City 18, which had 22 relays, all walking. I have a ProMaster. And now my first route is a regular. I've been on other routes too. Like those are just my hold downs. Like today, I'll get to it in a second. Today I actually did my City 4, but I'm scheduled to start City 4 February 10th. So today I was just doing it because it was my NS day and the floater bumped me on 18. So I've done different routes. I've done a lot of routes as my extra. I've been bumped and done other routes. But yeah, now this is going to be my first route as a regular City 4 out in the hills. I kind of picked my poison because the other route that would be going up for bid is City 7, and it's not in a good area. I'd rather have this route because it's closer. It's more west. You know, the more you go east or north, you know, the neighborhoods usually get worse. So the route City 4 is towards more towards the office too. It's closer to the office. So yeah, as you go towards Pulaski, the neighborhoods get worse. But this City 4 has 12 relays. It's very long. I did it today, and I kind of got a feel for it. One positive or a few positives about the route is there's a lot of vacant houses, a lot of vacant houses. There's the package volume is very light. I'm coming from a route from City 18 where people ordered packages like crazy. Now the package volume drops significantly in this area. Mail was heavy today just because the mail's normally light, but the mail was heavy because we didn't get parts of our DPS were missing yesterday, so it all came today on the parts that weren't there yesterday. And people were pissed. I was on City 19 and people were like, where am I check? Where am I this? Informed delivery said this, you know. So yesterday was rough as far as dealing with customers because, you know, you try to explain to them, hey, you know, informed delivery isn't always accurate and we were missing mail. We didn't get it. So we got it today. But normally mail is light and packages are light for City 4. It's 12 relays. The last two relays are so long. One of the second to last relay where I have to go down one street, down another street, and then down a very busy street. That relay is like 45 minutes. So it has a recreational center on the beginning, and then a school, and then it has you know, a few relays. Then it has another school drop off, a church, and then another church, and it's all walking. So I'm going from one ProMaster to the other ProMaster. I'm like, damn, that means that I'm still gonna get walking. I'd rather have an LLV or a Metris just because, you know, when they give me my extra, my overtime at the end of the day, it's basically all walking. So I'm walking every single day. My knees definitely feel it. I'd rather get a little bit of driving in there, but you know, the first in-town route that comes up for bid, I'm bidding on it. But right now I'm beyond City 4. My first route, first route is a regular, so I'll call it mine. The one thing about it being like it's 12 relays, but the houses are very far apart. So you know, it doesn't get a lot of mail, but you're still walking all that time. I gotta track my steps because this is a very long route. Even my even my supervisor, when he was saying, when he calls it the monster, when your supervisor, when your supervisor calls it the monster, you know it's legit. If your supervisor admits that a route is rough, it is definitely rough. And a lot of regulars were like, "Why didn't you just bid on 7?" Seven is actually an easier, like overall, 7 is an easier route. I just don't want to be in a bad area, so I'm gonna be on City 4, and I start February 10th. I'll be on my hold down 18 until February 10th. So I'm happy, and I'm not happy because I still got to do the route, and it's gonna be rough on the knees, but there's guaranteed overtime because if I'm out in the hills, they're probably gonna give me hills overtime, and a lot of people like to call off in the hills, so let's get that money. Thank you guys all for being on this journey with me. My subscribers keep going up. My goal is to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. Uh, share this content with new CCAs. Share with carriers. I really appreciate the support, guys. So thank you guys all for tuning in. City 4, Nick's on City 4. Let's get it. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.